and you all taught us very great things. And I'm really very, very proud and impressed how each one of our family took it upon themselves to remember him in their own way. From the slideshows, Trina, Savannah and her ducks, Lisa and her flowers, Roy and his speech. It was beautiful. And I do remember that. Roy was scared to death that Dad was going to deck him. Because when Roy drove up, it was dark, and Dad was standing there with his hand up in the air, and to him it looked like there was a punching bag. But I do want to introduce, so you guys all know who and where everybody belongs and what Dad was all about. Dad loved family. He loved his family. He loved everybody's family. Children, he thought they were little angels that were running around us. Even the special nicknames each one was given. We got Sparkle Plenty, Tinkerbell, I was the bug, Trina was the peanut, Savannah was the pistachio, and it goes on. Okay, so I'm going to give him to Lauren now, and he can start it so we can do this in order, like we've ever done anything in order.
Okay. Everybody knows me. I'm Dad's oldest son. My kids are running around. There's Summer and Jamie and Shad. Stand up, you guys.
There's Summer.
Oh, okay. I think Vinny went out that way. And my grandkids, Kelsey, Hayden, and Angelina. There's Hayden. So, who's next? Lamar.
That should have been your clue. You're next. Take your time. Not all day. We should have had a mobile mic, but that's hard. We're going to have to invest into Bobby.
Get Lamar Madonna mic.
Hello, I'm Lamar. I'm the second oldest. My wife back there.
Stand up.
Yep.
Oh, no, I mean stand up.
She is. On the chair. My son Anthony. And my daughter Kendra.
I'm stuck.
I only go as far as the mic.
I'm coming. Trying.
Where were you?
Yeah. You want me to try this?
No, just talk. They know who you are.
Hi guys. I'm nervous. I'm Jim Witt's daughter. I'm Jim Witt's daughter, Heidi. I'm the middle child of the family.
That doesn't count. You're the oldest girl.
Yeah.
Thanks, I'm the middle child.
Yeah, we're still going on.
Just a girl.
My husband and I was married in 1981. We have 3 daughters. One of them, for the time being, is an Oregon duck. Yeah, I will get her back someday. Her name is Nadine. Nadine. I'm looking at you, so I'm messing up. No, that's Stephanie. And then my middle daughter, Veronica, with our first gorgeous grandchild, Ethan, and my youngest, Nikita, our youngest, Nikita, and my wonderful, well, you all know my Roy. He's He's my, you know that saying that the man you marry is the man that reminds you of your dad? And I couldn't have hit it more on the T. I was very fortunate. I am very fortunate and very lucky. Dad and Mom has gotten us through some really rough times as we've been tested tremendously by our faith. And I'll always be grateful to him for that. And yes, and I'm going to go ahead but for one thing, I want to thank everybody who has been coming and helping Mom in her need, and Daddy, my Uncle Benny, my Uncle Barry. I'll always be grateful for Aunt Connie and what she had done for me. Aunt Cheryl Ann, Aunt Joyce. You've been a great strength and strong shoulders for my mom. But I'm going to go ahead and I want you all to know that I love you very much, and you'll always be held strong in my heart. And here's Georgie.
I was next. In order.
Oh, we're going
me.
Okay.
I am not the adopted one, I swear. There's blood test. I have their thumbprints. I know it. Okay. I am Nadine. This is my loving husband, Bob. He's about ready to laugh his pants off, but okay. Okay. Jason and Jennifer could not make it. They're in Missouri. And I have 2 gorgeous grandkids from them. And that's Jax, our new one, and Bailey. And Natalie and Shane are in Texas now. And they just left. So, and we have Colton and Chase. And then I have Katrina. And Jeremy's hiding in the corner, her husband. Okay, we're at Savannah. And that's it. And she's the baby.
I'm Georgiana Witt, and I'm the baby of the family. And I have a wonderful boyfriend, Joe McCauley. And I have been divorced by a terrible monster. I have 2 sons. One that recently got engaged to be married. He lives in Phoenix. And I have a wonderful son, Johnny Leska. He's 15 years old, and he's a freshman at Floyd Mills High School. We're very proud of him. And thank you so much for everything, being here, and everything is love. I love you guys very much. Thank you so much.
Well, another son-in-law gets to talk, and I have to say, Roy did an excellent job this morning. I also had the honor and distinction of being a friend to Jim. Great guy, tough guy, raised by a very in-deep family from the city of Tucson. Roy was talking about telling stories. I can still hear him telling me about his dad and him going over to Fort Huachuca, tearing the old barracks down to get lumber and furniture and making a living off of whatever they could, wherever they could. Having a big family with all the brothers and all the associated fighting and things that went on with that made such a difference in the way this family and what they did. He was also somebody that didn't stay sheltered from what he did. He had very strong political opinions. He had very strong religious opinions. And he shared them with the news media, which I'm sure scared Donna half to death more than once. As he also knew a lot of the politicians because he grew up with most of them here in town at any given time. He loved his family. He didn't always get along with his family, but he deeply loved and cared about every one of you. Nadine and I have had our trials and tribulations here in the last couple of years, but since I'm married to one of the most hard-headed, toughest women in the world that wants to do it all herself, and she does, by the way, and she does, as you probably knows. We're also fortunate to have you guys as family. At the time when Nadine was at her worst, they came and helped me much more than they helped her, because she was sleeping through all this, you know. But Barry, Aunt Joyce, Cheryl, all of you who came up there, Gary, at any given time, your face, your hope, made a big difference to all of us. And just like today, being together, helping each other, I can't say enough about what that means to the family. So thank you all very, very much. Beanie, same thing, all of you there. Where is the other Bobby? The other Bobby